Well. UCLA is going to be playing at home this weekend at the Rose Bowl. They are facing the New Mexico Lobos. UCLA 0-2, New Mexico 1-1. I'm not a massive fan of New Mexico. And while, yes, I find the whole Nico Iamaleava scenario just hilarious, at the same time, the man did show out last weekend, even though they lost. UCLA as a team is not good. The Lobos are actually fairly interesting. Do I think they have a chance at a conference championship? No. Do I think that they could go to a bowl game? Actually, Jason Eck has them headed the right direction for one, oddly enough. Mountain West is, they've got a tough road to hoe in the Mountain West. I mean, seriously, they've got a tough road to hoe in the Mountain West. Um, they've got to face San Jose State. I know people were saying, well, that's a garbage team. They're not. Um, they've got to face Colorado State, which is definitely not a garbage team. They've got to face UNLV, which, hey, well, they're not. Um, they've got lucky on other matchups. They've got Air Force, Utah State, which could be, couldn't, might not be. Nevada could be. Oh, yeah. They've also got to face Boise State. But this UCLA matchup is interesting. UCLA, well, Deshaun Foster has created an environment there that makes you wonder what in the world. So we're going to cover this matchup because, well, it is interesting. So let's get into this. Also, if you love you some college football, hit like and subscribe. Here we go.
Hey folks, this is Paul with Redneck Sports. I want to thank you for viewing my video, and I want to give you one thought process. There was a famous coach at University of Tennessee by the name of General Robert Neyland. He had 6 maxims, but number 2 maxim is what everybody should apply to their life. Play for and make the breaks. When one comes your way, score. That's how to live your life right there.
We're going to start off with the New Mexico Lobos because they're the visiting team. Now, Jason Eck is somebody that knows what winning is. As a head coach, he's 27 or 26-13. Well, 27-14 overall, but 26-13 when he was a head coach at Idaho. Now you're going, but it's Idaho. He went 9-4 and 10-4 his last two seasons. Made it to the quarterfinal both those seasons in the Division 1A, the FCS champion or tournament. He's gone 1-1. This is the guy that spent time at South Dakota State, uh, Wisconsin, Colorado. He's been all over the place. He's got this team at the point where they were competitive against Michigan. At the end of the third quarter, they were only behind 27-17. Think about that for a minute. They came that close. Uh, Idaho State, which seems to be very competitive this year, oddly enough, uh, they did what they needed to do. Now, this team, stat wise, Jack Lane, their quarterbacks, 363 passing yards, 44 of 68 attempts, 64.7% completion rate. He's got, unfortunately, only one touchdown with 3 interceptions. This is what's going to hurt him, but he's been sacked 5 times. This could be where UCLA's defense, which has been lackluster at best, can get to him. DJ McKinney, their a running back, has 1 of 1. He's thrown a touchdown. Now, rushing, Gatra Humphrey, 174 yards, 28 carries, 2 touchdowns. DJ McKinney has got 9 rushes for 50 yards. Damon Bankstone, 10 rushes, 46 yards, a touchdown. They've got 4 touchdowns running. Jack Lane, the quarterback, 10 rushes. He's at -8 yards, though, but's got a touchdown. Receiving, uh, Dorian Thomas, tight end, 15 for 127, leading that, 2 touchdowns. They're not a massive offensive power, but they work at it. Look at who they played. Tackling, Jason Exon Jackson, defensive lineman, 23 total tackles. Think about that for a second. He's also got a forced fumble in there. They've sacked 2 quarterbacks, which they might have a better chance this time around. 3 pass deflections, 1 interception, 3 forced fumbles, 1 fumble recovery. Their defense is actually been cycling through. They've got decent numbers. Jackson Eck really is showing that he can do things. David Murphy got their interception. He's a safety. This is an interesting team. This is Jason Eck rebuilding. For a school that is what they are. Uh, Last year, he went 5-7. The year before that, 4-8. The year before that, 2-10. Yeah, you're starting to see a trend. 3-8 before that. Was it 2-5 in 2020? 2019, 2-10. Yep, you're getting that right. They really have not been a good team for a while, and Jason Eck is putting some oomph in them. Yeah, they only beat Idaho State 32-22. UNLV beat UCLA, and they struggled with Idaho State. And going 34 of 17 against Michigan as a low end Mountain West team, that's impressive. Let me tell you. Now let's get into the UCLA Bruins. They are not good. UCLA ranks first among FBS teams in red zone percentage this season. They're at 100%. They ain't got there very often. UCLA ranks 134th among FBS teams for average point differential in the first quarters of the season, -11.5. Nico Iamaleava is both the leading passer and the leading rusher, which isn't good for that team. He's 40 of 63 attempts, 63.5% completion rate, which is not horrible. Through 2 TDs, 2 interceptions, he's been sacked 6 times. Think about that, sacked 6 times. Everybody's getting through. 24 carries, 106 yards, 1 touchdown. 106 yards, he's only got 1 touchdown. Javian Thomas, Jet Thomas, 12 for 60, no touchdowns. Nico Iamaleava's got the only rushing touchdown. Anthony Woods, running back, 5 for 63, receiving, and he's got a touchdown receiving. And Noah Fox Flores, tight end, one receiving, received once, 4 yards, got a touchdown. Their leading wide receiver, Quasi Gilmore, has got 11 receptions, 118 yards. No touchdowns. That is their offense. That is what their offense has been this year. Um, on their defense, they have been cycling through. Isaiah Chisholm, their linebackers, got 26 tackles. John Bonds, 25 tackles. They've got 2 sacks, 2 deflected passes, no interceptions, 1 forced fumble, but no fumble recoveries. Utah 43-10, UNLV 30-23. They are Nico Iamaleava, I will say this. As a Tennessee fan, I will say that he has got some talent, and he showed it at the end of the New Mexico game. The rest of the team, I don't know what's going on there. I they just their rushing is they don't really have an ability to rush. They don't have an ability to protect Nico Iamaleava. They don't. Their offensive line is almost garbage. They're pretty much ranked at the bottom of the FBS schools. Out of counting both Group of Five, the two independents, and the power conferences, this is what it is right now. I don't even know where to begin on what this is, and honestly, Nico really is the shining beacon there. Jet Thomas, in all honesty, should be able to be doing something. And I mean, 12 rushes, 60 yards, that's long at 32. It's not horrible. He's averaging 5 yards a carry. Nico Iamaleava, 4.4. Anthony Woods, 4.8. Jalen Berger, 3.5. Quasi Gilmore's averaging 10.7 yards per reception. Anthony Woods, the running back, is averaging 12.6 yards per reception. When you've got a running back that's got 5 receptions and he's at 63 yards and got a touchdown, but you don't have a wide receiver, your offense is in disarray. Your defense only having 2 sacks when you faced two teams, Utah, which, okay, Utah's a good team, and UNLV, and you've only got 2 sacks. You've only got 2 passes deflected, no interceptions, one forced fumble, no fumble recoveries. You're not doing good at all in any way, shape, or form. The odds makers, who I'm not even sure what they're thinking this year. I'm not even sure if they're watching the games. Are saying that UCLA should win this game by 15 and a half points. I've never understood the half point thing. But they are supposed to win this game 15 and a half points. New Mexico has been a bottom dweller in the Mountain West. They are rebuilding and they have a coach that can probably do it. They, I like Jason Eck. Deshaun Foster was supposed to be somebody who, all honesty, is, he's somebody who touts the program. I have to give him that. I think he's in over his head. New Mexico, in all honesty, is looking like they can win this game. They are looking like, hey, this Friday night game on the Big Ten Network. Think about that. This is on the Big Ten Network. This is a Mountain West team that hardly ever gets any airtime. They honestly look like they could go into the Rose Bowl and win it. I'm not saying that they will. I'm just saying they really do look like they could win this game. I'm not even like this is and New Mexico is not looking like a bottom feeder this year. So in all honesty, even though it is bottom teams playing each other, this really is looking like, hey, I'm going to call it. I probably will be wrong, but you never can tell. I'm going to say that New Mexico can go into the Rose Bowl and win this game, unless Deshaun Foster just gets this team their heads out their rear ends This is going to be a New Mexico win, most likely. We're going to go with that. It's not because I'm hating on Nico Iamaleava. UCLA as a team is a joke this year. It's not Nico's fault. What Nico tried to do at the end of the UNLV game, second half of the UNLV game, hey, he tried. But well, it is what it is. So this has been Paul with Redneck Sports. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.
I want to thank you for watching my video. And if you like what you saw, like, subscribe, and comment. Y'all have a good day now.